Not Quite Yet by Nickollo Winters. Chapter 11. The conversation with Victor yielded the result of more concern towards me, but I don't blame him. He saw stuff he was never meant to see from me. The mess I kept hidden so well for most of my life was now for him to see. The full moon was shining a brilliant light on the white roses and lilies in my garden, making them glow radiantly in the dark. I just sat at my window, staring at them, sipping coffee. The conversation replayed in my head many times over, making it more difficult to carry out any finishing blow. The next morning, I was to come back to school. My eye was gone, with no way to save it. His words aren't what kept me around for this long, but the fact that he knows and probably blames himself for my mental decline. The stuff may keep going down in my life, but I am reconsidering whether or not to be selfish and end it here. That would be selfish, and I just can't be selfish. I've tried before, and it didn't feel right. Being selfish is so wrong. Others have it worse, so why should I be allowed to leave a cry? Psychological harm isn't too important anyways. It doesn't matter as much as physical harm. My thoughts continued to run through my head, making everything fall apart and feel like it was my fault. Gabriel, get out here, Mom yelled from out in the hallway. I moved from my spot on the windowsill and to stand and come to the call. I called you like 100 times. What are you even doing that made you not hear me? I didn't hear you till just now, I answered truthfully, trying to dodge an argument with her, but I couldn't, if I could help it. You need to come the first time that I call you. What made you so distracted that you couldn't hear me? Nothing, ma'am, I said, avoiding as much eye contact as I could. Even without the turmoil, eye contact would still have set off an explosion. There was a movement in my peripherals, and I moved a step to the left. A glass flew past me as I took that step and shattered on Mom, making an explosion of glass shards rain everywhere. I heard yelling from both sides and felt a strong grip from behind me. My wrist started bleeding to Dad's grasp, and after about 10 minutes of hard-to-follow yelling, I was sent to my room. I removed the jacket I was wearing and washed the sleeves while deep in thought. My hand got cut by a sharp button while washing, leaving me having to patch up my wrist and my hand. I went back to my bed and laid still, staring at the ceiling, not able to sleep. The darkness surrounded me, and after I shut my curtains, my thoughts continued to run through different ideas and overcome the ideas of what's to come. Even now, I can't stop thinking of the situation that I am in. But it's got to be normal to hide how you feel and hide emotions at your home, right? It's all I've ever known, so it's got to be normal, right? These questions drifted oddly in my head. It was the first time I ever thought about it, and how everyone else has the fear of just disappointing their parents. But then I also fear them having any emotion other than happy or neutral. Actually, think about it now. Victor was different over here when Sophia's house than at Sylvia's house, which I thought was because their relationship is different than ours, but it's more expressive towards me, yet so standoffish near my parents. I heard a thump against my window, bringing me out of my mind to see the sun was up and it was 20 minutes till I leave for school. My body seemed to move all on its own and went to my closet where I picked out a black long sleeve, gray jacket, and a dark gray pair of pants. When I changed into the outfit, it was still 10 minutes before I normally leave, but I decided to just leave early. I grabbed my backpack and left my room, stopping by the kitchen to collect an apple to keep them off my arse about my eating habits. I then left my room to face the day ahead.